Lesson 4.2 is called Fun with Apps. In this lesson we're going to go ahead and make ourselves another Google Slide project. So we're going to go down to New and Google Slides. Notice that I'm in my Computer 7 folder while I'm making this. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to title it 4.2. Okay? So it says in your folder, create a new presentation, select the simple dark theme. So that's the theme we're going to select, and then I'm done with the theme, so I'm going to X out of it to get rid of it. Okay, and it wants me to type here Fun with Apps, and in the subtitle box it says created by and then your name, so I'm going to put Mr. Peterson. Okay, then it says I'm going to add a title slide only, so I'm going to go up here to the drop down where it says new slide, and I want title slide only. Notice there's one here that says title slide, but I want the one that says title only. And in the top box it wants me to type weather app. Okay. Then for step 5 I'm going to click right down here in this blank area, so it's just blank, and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to the shapes, actually right here, so the shapes drop down menu and shapes, and then I want this rounded rectangle right here. Okay, so I'm going to draw a rounded rectangle about this big. Okay, now step 6 is telling me I'm going to click in the middle of it and I'm going to drag it until I get a red cross, just like this. So that's the dead center of the screen. Okay, so in order to change the fill color, I go up here to fill color and it wants me to change it to cornflower blue. Cornflower blue. So here's blue and here's cornflower blue right here. Then it wants me to change the line color, so that's called the border color, and they want me to change that to white. Okay, and then it wants me to change the border weight right here, the border weight, to 8px. So you see how it's wider white around the outside edge there. Then it wants me to go up to the shapes menu again, and I'm going to go to shapes and I'm going to find the sun. So if you hover on it right here, it tells you it's the sun, and I'm going to draw a sun about like this. Okay, so it's right in the middle here. I can pick it and move it. Oh, there it is. Right there's the middle because of that red X. Alright, so now I need to go up and it says to change the fill color of the sun to orange and the border weight to 1px. Okay, and it wants the line color of the sun to be orange as well, so the whole thing's going to be orange. Okay, now it says to duplicate a slide, so I'm going to go up and I'm going to click on slide and duplicate. You see how over here I have number 2 slide and number 3 slide are the same? So here I'm on number 2 slide, now I'm on number 3 slide. So I want to make sure number 3 slide is duplicated. It says it wants me to change the word weather to maps. Whoops, it didn't capitalize, so I'm going to go back and make sure it's capital. And then it wants me to click on it right here and change the fill color to, let's see, change the fill color to red berry. So that's right here, red berry. It tells me to use the undo button and then the redo button, just so I remember those two buttons. Then it says to delete the sun shape. So I'm going to go click on it right here, and then on my keyboard I'm not going to hit the backspace key, I'm going to hit the delete key. Number 18 says from the shape drop down menu. So I'm going to do shapes. I want arrows, and I'm going to pick this arrow right here, and I'm going to draw it. I'm going to move it to the center again, right there, and then I'm going to fill it white, it says. So do a fill color of white and the line color of white. Okay, there. So there's my Maps app. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do then is duplicate the slide again, and it says change the word maps to Messages. So I've got the Messages apps. Change the fill color to dark green 2. So I'm going to do that. So there's dark green 1, there's dark green 2. Delete this arrow. And then it wants me to, from the shape drop down menu, so I'm going to go to shapes, it wants me to go to callouts, and I'm going to go do the message callout down here. It's an oval callout. I'm going to draw it right there. Make sure it's in the middle. Yep, perfect. I'm going to change the fill color of the rounded square right here to gray. So pick a gray color up there. Then I'm going to change. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Wait a minute. I'm going to change the fill color here to white, I guess. And then I'm going to click right here. And I'm going to change the callout to white as well. So you do the fill color for white. And actually this background here needs to stay with that dark green. I'm not sure why I kept changing it. So my fault. There you go. So now you got a Messages app. So the 5th slide you're going to do then, you're going to go up to Slide, Duplicate Slide. You're going to call it Calendar App. Okay. You're going to change the fill color here to gray. Alright, so here's your gray. You're going to get rid of this callout, and then you're going to insert word art. So you're going to actually go up to Insert and go and pick Word Art, and you're going to type 30 and hit Enter. So you see I have the number 30 on the screen, okay? So you're going to resize it. You're going to bring it down some right to here, about, make it just a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bigger right to there, and you're going to move it to the middle right there. And it wants a fill color of white. Okay? So you're going to put it as white. And then you're going to draw a text box. So you're going to go up here to this T, and you're going to click on it, and you're going to draw a text box. And in all capital letters, you're going to type Sunday. Okay? Sunday. You're going to highlight the word Sunday, and it wants us to bold it. We're going to center align it. We're going to change the font size to 30. Okay, so just like that. Alright, now we've got that. We're going to duplicate it again. So slide and duplicate. In slide 6, we're going to change it from calendar to calculator. Whoops, I forgot to take the caps lock off, so I better do that. So calculator app, okay? Now, we're going to change the fill color to orange, so we got to click the whole box here, so we make sure it's orange. We're going to delete the 30, and we're going to delete the Sunday. We have to click on this edge with a 4-headed arrow, just like this. Click on it, and then hit the delete button on the keyboard. So from the shape drop-down menu, we're going to go to Equations, and we're going to draw a plus sign right here in this corner, and we're going to change the fill color to white. Okay, and the line weight to 1px, so the border weight, which is already 1px. Then we're going to go to Shapes again and do Equation, and we need to do a, let's see, Equation, we have to do a minus sign right over here. Make it a little bit wider there. Okay, so now we want to see how I got a red line through it, and we're lining those two up. Okay. Then I need to go here, and I need to do Shape, Equation. I need the multiplication sign right here. Okay, and I'm going to move it to the middle. I'm going to do a fill color of white. Okay, and then I need the equal sign right here, Equation, equal sign. I need them to line up just like that with that X. Okay, so they're lined up nicely. Change it to white. Okay, there. I got my 4 shapes. Now, here's a step where all the kids get confused on. So, now that we did that, step 43, group objects. So you're going to click right here and you're going to highlight up to right here. Okay. So you have everything selected. Then you're going to go up here to arrange and group. Now what that means is if I click and move this, everything moves together. All these shapes move together. So I'm going to put it back right in the center where it came from. Alright, good. Don't do step 44 or 45 or 46 or 47. All you have to do now is turn this lesson in to Google Classroom. Thank you.